Hey guys, just gonna show a quick little video of how I do my shipping. So, got tons of shipping supplies here. These are just boxes full of boxes, boxes full of bags, and 12 by 9 boxes. These are the 7 by 7s. This is 4 boxes load of 7 by 7s. This is a little spot in my basement, little cubby area that I made into my shipping station. So what I'm doing here is, and these are the new Morph Market boxes, which are really nice. Before I was using the Reptiles to You or the Reptiles Express boxes, and I was shipping through Reptiles Express. Now I've been exclusively shipping through Morph Market, which is saving me tons of money. And their boxes are about the same cost as the Reptile Express boxes. So, and that's about as cheap as you can get as far as that goes as well. I think I'm buying my heat packs in bulk, like 100 at a time through Reptile Basics last time. I kind of shop around for the best prices, so the boxes, I'll probably stick to Morph Market because these boxes are really, really nice. And then the shipping bags, I got through Morph Market last time, and I think I've spent almost half of what I spent on shipping bags before. And then I'll probably stick to Reptiles Express or go wherever they end up cheapest for the heat packs, because I got those for about $1 a piece, buying 100 of them. Everywhere else I've saw them for $1.50 to even $2 a piece. So, anyways, so enough about the boxes. So the way I'm doing things though with these 7 by 7 boxes, actually with any box size that I do, a lot of people are doing the heat pack on the lid of the box. So they'll kind of tape it to the underneath of the lid right here, and then they'll put it in, and it's either taped there or I've seen people zip tie it there. I've had one come to me, it was taped, it came out of the tape, and it was sitting right on top of the snake, and the snake was dead. So, and that was the first time I ever had a DOA. The second time I had a DOA, the box came through Redline, which is no fault of theirs. It had a 1-day delay, and it was pretty cold at the hub and here. So, 2 snakes in that one dead because the heat pack was cold by the time it got to me. And that was in a 12 by 9 box. Okay, so I've heard people complain that you can't use heat packs in these 7 by 7 boxes. I've shipped hundreds of these and never ever had an issue. But I've had the DOA in the 12 by 9. So the way I do it though, I put the heat pack, and these heat packs come with a sticky back, so I don't even use tape. I just stick it right there to the inside side of the box, and then I'm using this packing paper that actually comes in my Chewy boxes, which I order all my rat food through. So, you can use. I've used the pillow stuffing. I've used newspaper. There's pretty much you can pretty much do whatever you want. You can just use paper towels. You can use whatever you want for shipping paper. But I basically take these, and they kind of have tear-offs. So I take about 3 or 4 pieces of this stuck together, and I just kind of bunch it up in the center, stuff it in like that. So now what we have is a little cubby spot. Okay. Sorry, it's dark in the crevice under here. My light is kind of out in the middle of the room. So, you see? That kind of makes a nice little crevice area, and then it's going over the heat pack. So that way there's a couple layers of paper between the heat pack and the snakes. Alright? I have been shipping this way for years. I think I had received that. I was taping them to the top prior to receiving that animal dead. Um, but that happened, I want to say, my second year uh, in the hobby. I've been in the hobby for 8 years now, and I've been shipping ever since in these boxes with not a single issue ever. Tons and tons of happy customers receiving snakes that are doing great with and that were warm, even in 30-degree weather. Okay. Now, you cannot get away with using these heat packs in a box like this when it's over 70 degrees. If you do that, you're probably running a risk. At that point, you do need to use a 12 by 9 box. But between 30 degrees and 70 degrees, you can use this box as long as you have layers of paper between the heat pack and you keep the heat pack on the side instead of having it on the top. If you're going to put it on the top, that's fine, but make sure you zip tie it, otherwise you're running a big risk. Okay? And then, yeah, these boxes are pretty amazing. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to get four. Oh, that's another thing. I can do up to 2 ball python hatchlings in a box like this. So I have done 3 small hatchlings in a box like this. I probably would, as long as it depends on the size of the hatchlings. So if I'm shipping out 100-gram hatchlings, I could probably do 3. You know, if I'm doing 200-gram hatchlings, you're only going to do 2. So, but that's it. And then you probably get away with about a 400-gram single snake in a box like this, maybe even 500 grams. It just depends on, you know, how thick this. Yeah, I think you can get away with a 500-gram animal in a box like this. But after that, you're moving to a 12 by 9. So, all right, guys, take care of yourselves.